So, welcome to the Energy Startalk, Francis. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah.
Is it actually your first time in Berlin?
No, I
Yeah?
came here when I was 14 on a school trip. It was great. And then I played a show here last year. Yeah, at the Berghain. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. And do you like it?
I love it. I love Berlin. It's so beautiful.
And
It's amazing.
and how about your German?
Not great. It's okay. I did it at school for a year, which is why I came on the trip when I was 14, but it's quite a long time ago now. Yeah.
So, and how about the German food? Did they give you something on your trip here?
Yeah, but I'm vegetarian.
So, no schnitzel for you?
No schnitzel for me. But I love strudel and pfeffernusse.
Oh,
You know, you have it at
yeah.
Christmas. We always get that at Christmas.
And we've got a little questionnaire for you, or I've got one. So, because it's your first time here in our station, so we get to know you a little better.
Okay.
Very easy questions. The first question is your full name, please,
Sophie Frances Cook.
and your place of birth.
Oxford.
And would you say you're a typical British girl?
Yes, definitely. I drink tea. I have golden retriever. Yeah, I'm very British.
Yeah, so it's nearly tea time, I guess.
Yeah.
We've got something prepared afterwards.
Okay, great.
And the first record you bought?
Oh, I think it was Believe by Cher. Yeah,
That's a
great
cool
pop song.
one. The first concert you've been to?
The first one, I think it was to see S Club 7 when I was about 8 or something. It was literally the best night of my life. It was so good.
It's our Friday song.
Oh, really?
Don't stop.
Oh, amazing.
Sometimes when you're, getting foggy in the brain, we play it.
Yeah. It wakes you up.
Yeah. Can you name the top 5 artists that inspired you for your music?
Okay. Carole King, Radiohead, Adele, Coldplay, and Maria Mena. Do you like Maria? Have you heard of her?
Yeah.
No one in the
Mm.
UK has, really.
Yeah, Sam Smith is a big fan.
Oh,
He
no,
told me.
yeah. Oh, 5 isn't enough.
Yeah, no. Just
But
big
yeah.
fan of Maria Mena.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it is, yeah. Yeah. It was really weird when I found that out. Yeah, I think as I, Instagrammed a picture of Maria Mena's new song, and Sam WhatsApped to me like, oh my God, it's so good. It's like, I know.
What's your favorite TV show or movie?
Oh, TV show, probably 24. Have you watched that?
I
They
started
did it in
but-
German.
Yeah, it's 24.
Did they do it in German?
Yeah.
Great. It's amazing. Movie, Avatar is amazing. But the Harry Potters, great.
So you're typical British then, if you like.
Yeah,
the
that's
Harry
true.
Potters.
Yeah.
And do you have talents or hobbies apart from the music?
I'm quite a good cook. I like baking. Yeah, I can cook for like a lot of people and not get too stressed, which I
And,
think's a talent.
and what's the favorite dish that you cook for your friends or family?
Well, it's really weird because I've only recently become vegetarian, like in the past year. So before that, I would have done like a huge bit of meat, like loads of amazing vegetables and stuff. But now, I love cooking Thai food. I could do like a big kind of noodle thing and a big kind of curry thing. We'll dig in. It's fun.
And coming from the talents and the hobbies to the bad habits, do you have some?
Bad habits.
Yeah.
Biting my nails, which I have actually stopped because if I have now got little white bits on my nails.
That's actually the top
Bad
one
habit.
Answer.
It's
Bad.
really because I have to have quite short nails to play the piano. They can't be really long. So that was always my excuse. But then whenever I'd play and people started filming me, they'd always zoom in on my fingers, obviously, so I was doing and horrible short nails.
Yeah.
So I've stopped.
Yeah, I had the problem. I can't have long nails because I was playing the piano as a kid,
Yeah, right?
and it's like, no, I have to shorten.
Yeah.
Shorten.
My piano teacher was like, chop them off. Well, actually, she didn't have to say that to me because I just bit them off. But yeah.
Coming to your music now. When did you actually start making music?
I started on the violin when I was 8, and then I started playing the piano when I was 10, and then I started writing songs when I was about 12 or 13, I think.
Yeah. And how's the piano? How important is the piano for you and your music?
Very, yeah. It's an extension of my arm. And I don't know. I've never really been able to write like a good song without the piano. I've tried on guitar before, but I just got kind of annoyed because I'm not as good at the guitar, so I can't play everything straight away. Whereas on the piano, I can just kind of go straight in and play something. But it's like the most important thing ever.
And when did you know I wanted to make music for a living?
Probably when I was a teenager, maybe like 16 or 17. So when everyone was kind of deciding, whether they're going to go to university or something like that, and I kind of found this like performing arts university. And I didn't really know they existed, but I found it. It's called Lipper, and I realised I could like write songs every day and get like marked on it. I was like, this is amazing. So I went there and I met my manager there and met loads of people, and then me and my manager moved to London together and kind of started working.
And what did your parents say when you said, I want to be a musician, I want to do that?
They were fine. I mean, they probably were worried, but they didn't tell me that. I mean, they were like, great, like go for it. But my mum always said like she didn't mind, what I did as long as I worked hard at it. As long as I was working hard at something and enjoying it and being fulfilled, then she was happy. So.
And did you ever have had a plan B?
No, I didn't. Because loads of people, when applying for universities, have applied to, like 3 or 4, but I only applied to 1. It's like, if I don't get in there, I don't want to go anywhere. I'll just move to London and do it on my own kind of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah. And when you moved to London, I read some funny stories about your apartment.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty bad.
Tell us about it.
Well, I mean...
How did it look like? And
the bedroom was probably like half the size of this. Yeah. And it had a double bed in it. And so I could like squeeze around the bed, and then there was like a piano, like a little keyboard, and my computer at the end. But sometimes I had to like sit on the bed to play the keyboard because there wasn't enough room for a chair. So it's just like a complete nightmare. But it was fine. Like it was all right. But it was above a glass shop, which was pretty dangerous because I had this like really rubbish little car that I used to drive around to sessions in, and I used to pop my tyres, the glass. It's so annoying. And it was next to a fish restaurant, and so the restaurant used to sweep like their fishy water from the floor like into the street, into the little alley, and if I was doing shows, I had to like drag my keyboard through the fishy water. I'd turn up to a gig with fishy keyboard.
But you don't live there anymore.
No, I don't live there anymore. I moved out so soon. I signed a record and I was like, bye! Yeah.
And you even is it true that you even recorded music in your
like
apartment?
demos, yeah. But you can hear like sirens on them and like mopeds, Pizza Hut mopeds. There was also the Pizza Hut delivery at the end of the street as well, so I could hear them going past all the time.
But it's a lovely story in the end.
It's a lovely story and great pizza, really close by. I actually ordered it once, and the moped came
And then
2 doors down. It's great.
And how did it all start off then? I read that you did a solo tour and there was someone in the audience.
Yeah.
Like Sam Smith.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was not that long ago, really. That was like my first ever London show he came to. But I'd met him before because we have the same management, which is really nice. But yeah, he just decided he was coming on the day. But obviously it was a tiny venue, and there was like only one way in and one way out. So we're like, how are we going to get him in? What if people go crazy? Like, how's he going to get out? His security had to come and do like a recce of the venue and everything. It was crazy.
And did it make you nervous that someone like him was coming?
Yeah, a little bit, because he'd seen me play before, but he'd never been to my own show. And I was like, oh my god, what's he going to think? But yeah, he said it. He liked it, so it was good.
And then there was another tour with James Bay.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And where did you tour?
We went around the east coast of America. So I mean, we did Chicago, Minneapolis, Philadelphia, Washington. I think we did like 9 shows in total. It was really, really cool. Yeah.
And you played a lot of festivals as well: Coachella, Glastonbury, South by Southwest.
Mm.
You've got lots of nominations for your music, and BBC Sound of 2016 long list, and #1 in Portugal.
Yeah.
How?
How?
When did you? I mean,
So weird.
when did you realize? Okay, it's going to be something.
I don't know. It was so weird because my song was on an advert there for EDP, which is like, like an energy company or something, and I didn't really realize, but obviously people really took to the song when they heard the advert, and then just kept on buying it. I was like, whoa, it's crazy.
And on a scale from 1 to 10, how surreal is all this, from the apartment, living in that small apartment, to now doing promo here in Germany?
Like 12 out of 10.
And did you already does it sink in already?
No. No.
No?
Yeah, it's weird because I didn't think I'd really have any success in the UK, and now I'm like in Germany. Like, super cool. And I went to Australia.
And
It's amazing.
what do you think yourself caused it? What do the people, maybe the people can relate to your songs or something? What do you
Maybe.
think?
I don't know.
Yeah, but because
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I think maybe because there's a lot of, or maybe since Adele, I don't know if there's been a female artist that has just kind of stood and sang or just sat at the piano when they've just kind of sung real, honest songs rather than kind of dressing them up with no clothes or, really poppy production. It's just, they kind of are what they are. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
But it's good.
It's great.
What's the most unreal thing that happened to you in all that time?
Probably playing Coachella was pretty unreal. But all the festivals I've done, especially in America, have been huge. I think because they're just such huge kind of world-renowned festivals, and I'm kind of there with my piano. What doing it? It's amazing.
And what what do your friend does? Whatever. What do relatives and your friends say about it? I mean, do you have time to see them anymore?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite hard to see them, but my friends are all like super creative people, and they're really busy, and one of my friends does costume design, and so she kind of travels, and yeah, she's super cool. So I kind of just see them when I can. When we see each other, we just see each other for like 3 days and just catch up on everything, and then we kind of go off for like 3 months again and then see each other. But yeah, I mean, my family all live in the same place, which is really useful. So when I can see one of them, I can see all of them. So that's quite good. So I quite often do a day, and it's like scheduled, like who I'm seeing, which is cool.
And Say It Again is the first or the current single here in Germany. Can you tell us a bit about it, what it means to you?
Yeah, I wrote it in LA with a guy called Greg Kirsten, who wrote Hello with Adele and like loads of other amazing songs. So it was really crazy to be with him. But yeah, I wrote the chorus in the morning before the session, and then brought it into him and just kind of asked him if he liked it, and he loved it, and so we finished the song together. And yeah, it's about like when someone says I love you to you, and you're like, wow, like that's cool. Can you say it again just to check that you actually said that and that I wasn't making it up in my head, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And does the person that you wrote the song about know?
Oh yeah, I've had the same boyfriend since I was 15, so he's like, I guess these are all about me, and I'm like, yeah.
And is he flattered about it?
Yeah, he loves it. He's standing in the audience like, it's great.
And are you already working on an album? I guess so.
I've nearly finished it. Yeah.
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 And can you give something away?
Yeah. I mean, I've finished the track listing the last couple of days, and we got like some masters through today, which was like the one thing we hadn't finished was all the mastering. And some amazing guy called Tom Coyne's done it in New York, so we got those through today. So I've got to go and download them when I get to my hotel, listen to them. But yeah, I mean, it's very emotional, I think, but it's also quite soulful, and there's some more up-tempo songs on there as well. I wanted to keep it varied. I didn't want it just to be all ballads, so yeah, there are some kind of more groovy ones on there, which is cool.
Do you already have a name, or is it still?
I do have a name, but it's still like a secret.
Yeah. But are you happy with it?
Yeah,
with the name?
I love it.
Because I guess so, naming an album.
It's really hard, yeah. But it actually came from a writing session. Like, I wrote a song. Cool. I was about to say it.
Oh, no.
I wrote a song like with the title. That's the end of the day. Ooh. And then I was like, oh, but I didn't really like the song. It was an okay song, but it wasn't amazing. And I was like, but that's an amazing title. It just kind of made sense all of a sudden.
And when can we see you live? You played the Dogville.
Played Dockville. We're playing Reeperbahn Festival. And then I'm coming back for the Radio Awards. It's going to be great. And then when I bring the album out, then I'll be back doing like a big tour.
Perfect.
Great.
Sounds great.
And obviously I'll come to Berlin.
Yeah. We're hopefully seeing you then again.
Yeah.
And thank you for the interview.
Thank you.